I'm Summer Huntington of Mace Vinyasa and Shala, and today I'll be talking about how to prep for our upcoming Bali 7-day training retreat. All right, you may have heard we are taking our 7-day training retreats to Bali, Indonesia. This is happening in April 2026. Both Mark Wildman and myself are shooting for getting 108 people to come out to Bali and train with us. And so one of the questions I get often is, how do I prep? Do I need staff experience? Do I need club experience? And do I need Mace experience? Well, generally when you enroll in a training retreat and you know what modalities are going to be used ahead of time, you generally will want to prep for that. And so I've got lots of content on my YouTube, and so does Mark. The two modalities you'll want to prep with are the heavy club and then the steel mace. This is 3.2 kilograms here. This is a 10-pound club, which is great for women. This is a 15-pound steel club. Hephaestus is our preferred heavy club partner, also Mace. So one of the most common questions I get is, what weight should I use? So for steel mace, men, even if you are accustomed to swinging, doing 360s with heavier mace, in steel mace vinyasa, you'll definitely want a lighter mace so that you can hold it at arm's length and do our yoga-based conditioning exercises like our Warrior 2 lunges, our Warrior 2 to Skandasana. Think of it as a bunch of conditioning drills that you can improve your footwork, increase your hip range of motion, and overall develop more power and strength. You do not need a ton of Mace experience. Most of my athletes that come have a ton of Mace experience. Most of Mark's athletes have a ton of heavy clubs experience, and we meet in the middle. So you're going to see some of our athletes, some of our students definitely have a stronger practice in one modality, and that's totally fine. And then some that have gone through my 100-hour online Steel Mace Vinyasa teacher training, the Flow Coach Accelerator, some of those students have mixed modalities. So we do teach to all levels. The purpose of the retreat is that you're coming in with some level of understanding, maybe doing some self-coaching, maybe you have a community in your town where you've trained heavy clubs, but when you come train with us, we are two experts in this modality. We've been working with clubs, both of us independently, for over 15 plus years each. I think I'm about 20 years, Mark as well. We're dating ourselves, but you're learning from a community to really refine your form. And there's so much content and information that you'll be learning. You can really use it for the rest of your year. So how to train and prep with heavy clubs, I definitely recommend for Mark's work, you're definitely gonna wanna have your side swing progressions built in. So side swing to two-handed order or guard. You're gonna wanna have your inside circles. A lot of Mark's work really with the clubs is really teaching that element of rotation, and we're working up towards really perfecting single-handed mills, for example, shield cast progressions. And so you'll want to make sure to integrate some of his programs and do an actual program if you can prior to coming. For the steel mace work, I do realize half of the people that come have never done steel mace vinyasa, and they're really there for the clubs. And again, vice versa, most of my ladies are there for the steel mace vinyasa and they don't really train with clubs. But usually our students at these retreats fall in love with both of the tools, and most everyone comes with zero experience in staff fighting unless you've already been to a staff workshop or a previous retreat where you've done staff, which is a small percentage of our athletes that come out to these retreats. So please do not try to prep at home. If you have no staff experience, then just don't worry about the staff. You're naturally going to learn it using these tools, and then Mark will coach you as well. So steel mace. Doing 360s, getting your 360s dialed in will definitely help you to prep. So working on the 3 phases, a 360 swing, we've got our block phase, our dump phase, and our pull phase. Block, dump, and pull. Block, dump, and pull. Make sure that you're doing this with opposite hand on top as well, block, dump, pull. Common misalignment here when people first start out is people will pitch their hips forward because they're afraid of hitting their back, and that just kind of screws up your lower back, so don't do that. One of the first videos on my YouTube is how to do a better 360 swing, so work on a nice smooth 360 swing. Other primal movement patterns that I cover that really do relate to the staff work, we've got our reverse guard into Warrior 1 with block. We'll be doing a lot of Warrior 1 in the training retreat because when you're doing staff fighting, this position here is the most advantageous to not fall over and to prevent somebody from swinging something at your skull. And so here with the staff, you'll be kind of tilted here. In yoga, you're more upright, but do work on, if there's one move that you could work on before you come, stepping back into warrior one with a block. Level one is here, and then pressing up. Eventually we get the coordination to knee bend, bear load on the base leg, step back while simultaneously pressing up. I like to teach the primal movement patterns, so we've got throwing patterns. It's a little funky with a long mace here. Throwing patterns is one primal movement pattern. Blocking patterns, single-handed throwing patterns, two-handed throwing patterns. So we've got our opposable thumbs for a reason. We can throw things, we can lift things, we can block things. And when we train in such a way where we're actually tapping into these primal movement patterns, the natural byproduct is that you get out of pain. And so if you have pain in your shoulders or you're deconditioned in some way and you want to start stepping it up, sign up for the Bali retreat. We're doing early registration. The retreat should be live by the time you're watching this video. We have early registration phases. You'll have to go to the Wildman, Athletica, or the Shala websites. Just go to events. The big website's going to be on the Shala website, so just go to the Shala website, check it out. All the information is there. We do feed you for 7 days, 3 meals plus a day. It's all inclusive. Transportation is included from the airport to the hotel. It's right on the beach. We have the Jungle Shala, which is a huge facility that's bamboo floors, huge 40-foot ceilings, and just a gorgeous facility that actually hosts weddings. So this is one of the only venues we've ever had where we can actually hold 100 people. So we've got the Jungle Shala. We have the Beach Shala, which is where I'll be teaching a lot of the steel mace vinyasa, right on the beach, overlooking the beach in the mornings. Potentially some sunset sessions as well. We have exclusive use of those spots. Coconut pool, it's like a circular pool overlooking the water. There's also other features of this facility that stand out. It has a recovery center, state-of-the-art recovery center with sauna, huge sauna, so we can all go in and sauna. There's ice baths as well, which we are integrating into the retreat. We have different accommodation types. We've got shared rooms. We've got a single private room, resort room. We've got private pool rooms where if you want to have a private pool attached to your room, you can have that as well. This is going to be friggin' amazing. I've been working on this retreat for a very long time. I'm so excited to launch it to the community. If you have any questions, drop the comments below. We just released it to the wait list and we will be putting it out to the public next week, and we cannot wait to see who comes out to Bali.